Yep, CO2's fine. Oxygen, wait, was CO2 fine? It's sitting at 20 something? Yeah, that's fine. Oxygen is not struggling at all, which is good to see. Comfort is good in the kitchen and livable in the bedroom, but not much of anything. Temperature, we are experiencing some temperature from the sun, I guess. It's 46 degrees outside, but nice, calm. Oh, it's quite chilly down here. Oh, yeah, neat, because these are generating so little power, they're generating so little heat. So it is now cold down here, and we need this to keep the temperature up. It's working at 100% to try and keep it up. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Batteries can help smooth out solar output fluctuation. Yeah, I totally dig that. It should be something that I research eventually, but there's so many things to research, you know. I want to do medical beds, and then I want to do grow stuff. What else? Really want to do metals, so we can get some of those industry going. There's so much to be done. But yeah, batteries should be something I look into once we start expanding our industry, I think. Or maybe once we even start building the grow stuff, because we don't want power to fluctuate in there and everything to just die. Haven't researched botany? Nope. All we've researched so far is advanced, then I went to solar panel, and then I went to botany, and then I thought, you know what, a medical bed's probably a better idea. But now that we're done that, we can, or now that once we're done that, we can jump back down the botany line. But yeah, still quite early in the game in regards to all that. Thinking of research though, did we pick anyone up who is decent at research? You're not really, and Mikhail is okay. Eldon is currently our only top tier researcher though. What are you doing? You're hauling and you're fucking researching. Why you do this? Eric. Seriously, mate. Stop that. Let's get everyone away from researching, because only Eldon should be doing it right now. Yeah. So power's looking pretty solid. In fact, we could even, with the energy scrap we're pulling, could even probably generate a couple more. Can switch that to soft scrap as well, why not? Let's see what we can do. Hell yeah. Let's get another 2 going. Incoming ship, you say? Military alliance, probably the same one we've seen already. Yeah, good to see Rasmus back at full health. My god, that was so damn close when he was dying before. Rasmus has had a few very close brushes with death. This session alone, even. And it's been rough for him, but he is surviving, so that's good to see. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. Can I trade anything fun with you? That's not worth it. Weapons you have a high interest in. So I think I can sell 5 of those. We'll get more later. And I could also do metals. Raw chemicals are valuable. I could do some circuits. Why not? There you go. Take 1,000 gold. Do I want anything from you other than the money? I think not, really. Do I have meat? I don't have meat, but I got so many meals, it doesn't matter. Um, hanging in pretty well so far then. Recruiting some prisoners early on is very nice. Yeah, absolutely. And with such a low percentage, it's totally just a gamble. So, like, there's that management element of the more prisoners you have, the more likely they will be to cause a ruckus and whatnot. And also the harder they are just to keep alive, but also the more chance you have of just recruiting somebody. And I like that. Like, that's one thing that I really like about games like this and RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress is that you can have that element of like kind of managing a dungeon almost and being like, all right, these people need to be alive and I suppose they need to be happy enough to not rebel and maybe even want to join us. But like, I don't know, it feels like that's kind of really the only way you can pad out crew members on your ship. I guess, well, there's also refugees. I haven't really had much of an experience with refugees yet, but I suppose there's likely a chance that you can recruit refugees as well. And there's also the finding the pods. I haven't explored too much out into the grand universe, like in any of my playthroughs of this game. So I don't know if it becomes easier later on in the game to find like lots of people and you end up finding yourself in a position where you perhaps need to build extra ships just so that you can have enough, people spread out so that people don't die. But that could be cool. I like the idea of just getting a fuckload of people in our crew and having a fleet of ships that just roll into anywhere and do whatever they want. So maybe I'll try and aspire for that. Good. And we're not even red on the energy anymore, which is great to see. Lucky roll on having the abundance system so close to the starting sector. Never happens to me. Mate, first time I'd seen it as well. I was like, I'd finished building my ship, and I zoomed out and I'm like, okay, so where do we want to go once we enter the hyperlane cluster? And I'm like, oh. No, actually, that's not even true. I didn't even notice it the first time. I scanned around and looked at all of this. And then, like, the second time I came out and I'm like, wait, hold on. That's something I like, right? And sure enough, right next door. So I'm thinking beeline. I kind of wanted to explore all of these bits first, but it's probably, like, better to just beeline there and then come back and just only scavenge what I need from those things. In fact, it's probably better to do that than to even scavenge much more of this. But you know what, since we're here, we might as well take the whole ship, right? We should have the energy buoyancy to take it, especially if we get enough energy scrap to get 2 more energium through scrapping. Best to have 4 mining pods ready to go before you get there if possible. Okay, fair enough. What do they cost to build? Airlock, pod hangar. Yeah, that's a problem. So they need tech blocks, and fresh out of tech blocks. So I need to research them. I'm guessing you maybe get them in item fabricator once you unlock that. Or they might even be further down the line. Like that or something. But, yep, definitely do need the tech blocks. Alright, so maybe it'd be worth jumping around a few of these sectors first. And just getting some research done. Before we make our way to the abundant sector. Incoming ship, civilians. Ooh, they're new trading partners. Could get some more energy off them. Wonder how much they'll buy human flesh for. I don't think I have any. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to butcher these corpses. I really like the pile at the front, so I'm just gonna leave them there. Yeah, we can do that. Get some of this cleaned up. Can do that too. Why not? Sadness, just have to trade for them. Are the current two without power? Yeah, so I haven't connected any power out to them. I've got my generator here, and I just really don't see any point in connecting them to power, right? Because, like, ideally this wouldn't be connected to power either, but, you know, the way I built it, it is. That's sucking, like, you know, up to 0.3 a second of power, and these are taking nothing, and they're functionally identical. You know, I guess it's just the air doesn't auto-regenerate if they're not powered, but I think it refills when spacesuits are taken off. Like, you know, it just fills them up. So it just seems so pointless to me. No, I don't want to hail. I want to trade. It just seems so pointless to me to just waste power on them. Unless, like, do you know what the actual function behind powering them are? Because, yeah, it just really seems to me like it's a waste of energy to connect those. What have you got, friendo? We can get some more energy off you. And I think that's pretty good. You will pay a lot for pistols, so how about we sell you a couple? And what else will you buy? Carbon is useful, so let's sell noble metals. And you know what? We can sell some infra blocks. There you go. Wait, I should also check. I don't think he had any of the blocks we need, but yeah, nope, no blocks. I'm not sure I've seen too many people who actually sell the tech blocks. I guess they're pretty rare, or maybe they're like in other areas more than like the starting areas. Pretty sure the crew cannot use them to change into spacesuits and resupply O2 without power. Okay, but like that's fine, right? Because I've got two airlocks. I've got an airlock right near it that is powered. So maybe if this one wasn't powered, they'd have to go all the way over here if they wanted to change out of their suits. And there'd also be only one point where they could get oxygen from if they needed to do such things. I will eventually build a second airlock out this way and like essentially just mirror what's going on this side. So there should always be plenty of airlocks for them to pull emergency oxygen from if we're ever in that sort of situation. And so yeah, I'm thinking I'm still fine with them not being powered. But it's probably fine to have one nearby powered. In fact, it's probably better to have one nearby powered. It's fucking... man, it's a crowded sector. What's going on? We having a party? I believe I've traded with all of these guys, though. This is just like a trading convention now. It's like, oh, hey, how you doing, man? You enjoying those guns? Yeah, sweet. Nice. Cool, yep, that energy's going to good use. Yep. Gotten super efficient on it, but we'll put it to use. Stuff's about to pop off in this sector. Yeah, I know, right? All we need is like a slaver or something to come in. But I guess we took care of the only slaver in this sector. It doesn't look like there's anyone else around here. So I guess we just party. Nope. Okay, never mind. Well, okay, I guess not. Fine. This guy is not a fan. Oh my god, Rasmus, what the fuck? Did you... oh. This recruiting stuff's not... oh my god. You nearly beat Frank to death. Alright, well, fair enough. Yeah, Mikael and Eric, we have checked those. Justine is doing your thing. How are we looking for salvage on this ship? Still high energy, still high soft. Okay, well, keep at it, I guess. if we can keep generating energy from scrap, then there's no real point in jumping away. Yeah, nice. Cool. Yep, that'll all get done soon. Do need more hull blocks as well, so we can get our grow operation underway. But we won't be getting any more here, sadly. So it may just be worth moving on to greener pastures. I think, yeah, once we're done with the... I don't think we even need the soft. It'd be nice to build lights around everywhere, but no, lights take infra blocks. What takes soft? Building more chairs would take soft blocks. Which I certainly don't need to do right now. Oh, can they not get into these chairs? I think they should be able to. Just need this to hurry up and get done. Back up to 9 energium though, which is good to see. Can do that so we don't get overloaded on our supplies. I mean, not that we are. I'm keeping it so well dealt with. Rasmus is just cleaning it up like a beast. Good job, Rasmus. Man, there's so much crap on this ship. I suppose it's to be expected. Like, it's a big-ass ship. It's like as long as mine and twice as chunky. Can you see power grid view at some point when I have a second? Absolutely. We are just killing time right now, so it definitely doesn't look great. We can slow it down so it's not so jumpy. Basically, I've just got the power nodes into power wall or wall power nodes to get everything powered. It works fine for now. I do also have it cycled, so everything's going around and everything's connected. That is just a floor generator down there, which maybe isn't the best, but I think a wall generator was too far out of reach. Generating more than is being used with around 2,700 stored. Yeah, so like... I think this is kind of the best way to go about it, really, right? So, like... Well, maybe not. I really don't know. I'd like to experiment a bit more with, like, maybe as, like, putting wall nodes as, like, a central wiring system better, and then having the power nodes out next to all of your industry to connect up everything. Or is doing it this way better, having the nodes in the center? Because I really don't know. But, like, you know, it seems to work fine, and once you start getting solar panels built in, it becomes not a big deal anymore. So, yeah, as long as the power gets around the system is really the most valuable thing at this point. It is tough until you have batteries. The large nodes are kind of your best bet at the moment, yeah. Because they store 150 and the wall stores 50, and I think I have a floor one right here. No, here. The floor stores 25. So yeah, they're just too risky to rely on any big sort of production or on like transferring large amounts of power. But yeah, I dig that. Batteries is probably the way to go, just so I never have to worry about power fluctuation. Yeah, but at the same time, we're very solid on power generation right now. As long as we don't add too much... Oh, fuck. I want to add this giant grow room, so, you know, I want to say as long as I don't add too much more, it'll be fine, but certainly going to be adding a lot more to the power grid very soon. So maybe batteries will become, yeah, batteries should be a high priority really before I even fully set up my grow room. What were we researching? Medical beds. Almost done. Heyo, finished. So let's look at capacity node. It is expensive to research, but I guess that it'd happen quicker than getting to artificial meat. Also, we're waiting on Hull Block to even build that area out. So, really going anywhere along these lines is not worth it. Although having the CO2 producer ready so that everything can be built immediately is a good idea. And we're almost done. It's only got 47. I'll finish that first, then do the capacity node, then push down to artificial meat, then composter. No, fuck, I also need a water collector because it is so moist on our ship. Maybe I take that before I go advanced nutrition and we just start off with a slow, inefficient botany. Or maybe I just do that before composter and just leave it till right at the end. I think it'll be fine. We can leave it till right at the end. I don't think water vapors have any risk of affecting things like electronics or anything, which I think could be a cool factor, but at the same time, having it so expensive to research means like your ship would always get to high water vapor before you could really even research the tech. You tend to wait a long time on the moisture collector. Yeah, so there's really no, like, this is just numbers, right? This doesn't matter on the slightest. This is just to say, like, you know, you could be getting some passive water if you had this researched, right? Because if it causes problems, then it might be worth researching, but if it doesn't cause problems, then I guess it doesn't matter. Which, like, I mean, I guess by just extrapolation, really, I can tell if you're waiting a long time and not having a lot of issues with, like, pieces malfunctioning because of water, then it's probably not causing issues. Yeah, there's no detriment to high water vapor as it stands. Okay, that's fine. We will just have a moist ship then. I am okay with that. Oh boy. Ship entered sector. Yep, I'm pretty sure we've spoken to y'all. That's fine. We just want to continue on with our business and then get on our merry way. There is so much here though. My god, dudes. You're not really pulling much back though. Please do more and do it faster. Why is there only one fucking person over here? No wonder it's going so goddamn slow. What the fuck is going on with this priority? You... I'm gonna draft you. There you go. Ship go back, pick up people. How many people are you picking up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm fine with that. Ooh, ship is wet and hot. Yep. I mean, yeah, it's a very comfortable 22 degrees, 21 degrees. It's actually rather cold. I need to build another, another thingo. Oops. Never want to do that. But yeah, you know, these prisoners are probably not very comfortable. In fact, no, I don't want to close that vent because the gas scrubber helps out here as well. I was gonna say it could make it super moist in there, but no, it's fine. We'll keep it level with the rest of the ship.